Hi Gemini, I hope you're okay. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm Clarissa and I'm going to do a general reading for Gemini mid-October. And Gemini, if you like the message in the video, please like, share and subscribe. And also there is an October competition where you can win a birth chart reading with myself. You can gain an astrological insight into who you are. I definitely highly recommend it. Of course I would. But all you have to do is become a subscriber and you could be in the chance of winning. And let's get into it. Let's see what's favorable for Gemini. Okay, first card, Gemini. Justice. The situation that needs balance, or you feel as though it needs some balance in your life. Something, you're in the process of whatever it is that has been out of balance. You're now in the point where you're recognizing how it's making you feel, how the pivoting sensation, that it needs to be brought back into a level, into alignment that you connect well with. So then it helps you to move forward. So it's highlighting a situation for you that has this, the way it's been projected onto you, it doesn't feel balanced to you. So you're in the process of, feeling internally balanced. So that could be identified with a situation that's in your environment where there is a need to create some balance. It could be a process, a legal situation, something that contains a process of logic to go through. It also refers to your internal sense of how balance is. Do you feel out of balance at the moment? Are you wanting to create this need for regaining part of your energy? And so things are on a level that even keel that is good for you. Okay, King of Wands. King of Wands is very projective energy. So it could be a situation where someone is projecting some things onto you in a highly passionate way. They've got passion towards you. This could be passion, could be positive or negative, depends how it has its influence. King of Wands is a fire sign card, so Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But there is exerting action here. There is someone who's fierce enough and projects their nature. So you could be feeling as though this situation here could need your assertiveness. Could need your, a little bit of spark here to get your point across in some things. Maybe you're needing to, bring out another version of you that hasn't necessarily been the way you've been directed things. With the justice here, you could have been relying on certain things to get you through a situation. But with this King of Wands, is kind of asking for your ability to assert things in a more projective way, maybe releasing some contained emotions and being able to just see how positive some accelerated assertiveness, catalyst of things can be in your life right now. Let's see what else comes out here. Ace of Wands, yeah. This is becoming very fiery here. This definitely speaks of your assertiveness, your ability to project some things that you haven't. You've been in this state of, I just want to keep things a certain way because maybe I don't want to upset anyone. Or I just don't want to, I don't want to create complications. I don't want complications in my life. I want things to be in a certain way. But your ability to do this, your nature to do this, is creating this imbalance where the pivoting of this situation is getting to a point where it's making you feel uncomfortable. And so now, to be able to, gain some of the balance back in the situation, you've got to be a bit more directive. You've got to show the other sides of you that haven't been injected into the situation. The assertiveness just speaks highly of being assertive, showing your will. Oh, Knight of Wands. And now, again, another fire card. Again, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. There's no playing around with these cards, Gemini. This is really speaking about really asserting yourself, really putting yourself in a position of fierceness, bringing out what is yours, bringing out the assertiveness needed to rebalance the situation, to ensure that your will, your directive is also being seen, being heard, and you're creating some challenges in a way that it challenges the way the pivoting feeling has been on you. You're asking, why has it been projected onto you in this way? You're having to almost combat certain things, and this is what's needed. Sometimes it can feel uncomfortable because we're so used to being in a certain feeling. So now assert ourselves in another way is making us break out of the layers that we've contained for ourselves, the things that we've contained ourselves in. And now you're having to almost break certain things, certain conditions that you've created for yourself, to be able to feel that sense of balance again. Assertiveness, I think is a key word here. Assertiveness. Let's get some angel cards for you, Gemini. Okay, listen deeply. Oh yes, I think it's easy to get lost in the way something's been projected onto you, and really listening to your heart space, why certain things are feeling in this way, can help you to get into the energy of what's needed to create this this balance that you're requiring. And so having to listen to your inner instinct and seeing the situation for what it is. Your intuition is going to be highly regarded in this situation, because this is where you're going to be key. This is what's your magic for you, Gemini. Ooh. Courage and bravery. Let me just make sure that's a good focus there. I don't need to say much, really, because this is what the whole reading has been about, because your assertiveness, your ability to strip some of the layers that have been built over time, because you wanted to make things comfortable, because you've wanted to keep things in a certain part of your life, and it doesn't trouble you in a way that makes you feel uncomfortable. But you're going through something right now that is asking you to unlock some parts of yourself, and that does take courage, that does take bravery, but it's divinely guided. This is the things that we have to experience to be able to get to the next level in our life. Signs and reminders. Again, it's understanding, recognizing when certain patterns are playing out. How do they make you feel? Because this is what's got us here, in the first place. Acknowledging that those patterns are replaying. So when we acknowledge them, and now we get to a point where actually those patterns feel uncomfortable, we've got to recognize that if we want to introduce a new feeling, a new association, we've got to be the change in that pattern. We've got to create that change. And sometimes it means driving forward the necessarily need to change things. Okay, Gemini, thank you so much. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. It's been great. And again, if you like the message in the reading, please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget the competition. If you'd like to win a birth chart reading with me, you can do by become a subscriber. Okay, Gemini, take care. Bye.